What's going on, YouTube? Today is May the 7th, and the reason why I say that because some people actually think I'm putting the same packages up, but this is packages getting ready to go out. Here's my little puppy here, Chihuahua, sleeping. She doesn't pay any bills. She just kind of relaxes a little bit. But yep. Still moving. What's going on, YouTube? Happy Saturday, May 7th. Happy Saturday. I'm sorry I haven't been consistent on my videos. I had to take some time away to handle some family business. My mom had a serious surgery. Everything went well with that. I had a car accident, you know. Everything was good with that. Luckily, the guy had insurance. I was hit. But everything's fine. But yeah, so I had to take a little minor setback, you know, so now I'm pushing on. But here's the thing, guys. I want to ask you guys a question. And here it goes. We all know, you guys have heard me say many times, I brought MJ DeMarco on for the interview. We've talked about books across the board. And we all know now that if you had a race and a job was actually a person on one side and a business was another person on the other side, and they represented those things, and we took, and the guy who starts the race pulled the trigger, pow, and he started racing. The guy with the right type of business will win when it comes to who can retire faster. I think no one can really argue that, but it has to be the right type of business. We would probably agree on that. So with that being said, I want to ask you guys a question. And this is no insult of what I'm about to say. You know, a lot of you are in your job now because you're saying, hey, if I quit my job, I won't be able to sustain myself. So what about this? What if you were to start on the side, something that you could do to replace your job? Some of you, and I'm not, like I said, this is not an insult. Some of you only make, you know, $24,000, $35,000, $36,000, $40,000 a year. That right there could be easily replaced with a pretty good business. Like, for instance, right now, if I was one to have a job or something like that, I could definitely replace that with my Etsy business, because we make around maybe around a $3,000 to $4,000 a month type deal, and of course we have plans to help that increase and then get larger and larger and larger. But you can replace your job, and then once you replace it, then you can get something else going on, or just take the same thing that you're doing and put it on steroids. And then you really can get moving in life. Because, you know, some people contact me and they say things like, you know, to save something like $10,000 a month. Excuse me, not $10,000 a month, $10,000 a year. It will take me. I messed that one up. Just hear what I'm saying. Some people said to save $10,000. Now here I go. I'm saying it correct now. It takes them years to save something like that. And when I hear these statements, I just tell myself that that job is preventing you from accelerating the rate that you need to go. Because it shouldn't take you a couple years to save something like $10,000. You know, you should be able to do that maybe twice in a year. But if you're really pushing it, I would say at least a year you should be able to save $10,000. And if you're not, then all that means is that you need to at least you have to seriously change some stuff in your life financially. You know, because, you know, I just been with this MJ DeMarco kick now, and I just see a lot of wisdom that he has to say. Like, you know, he made a joke where he says, do you want to be the oldest person in the nursing home? Like, you say, hey, I'm the richest guy in a nursing home. You know, and if you really think about it, the rate that we're going and the speed that we're going with our retirements these days by working jobs, this is where we're going. This is where we're headed. We're headed for retirement in the 60s. And the only way we can get out of that situation is if we do something right now. Is if we change the the things that are going on in our mind or in our lifestyle right now. Change it now so we can retire early, so we can really be okay. So we don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, the government this, the government that. We're done with that. If you're watching my channel, if you're a subscriber of my channel, we don't complain here. That complaining does not, there's no room for that here. Here, we're about changing our lives, reading, becoming more knowledgeable in finance, and making the right decisions. That's what it's all about. This is why this channel is created. I don't like whining. I'm not a fan of whining. Don't like it. You know, I had a lot of stuff going on in my life with every kind of thing, you know, here recently. But I don't like whining about it, because whining won't solve what's going on. Only thing what's going to solve is what's going on is to put my head down and to keep moving forward, no matter how hard it hurts. That's the same thing with ever going in your life. If you want to change something, put your head down and just keep moving forward. That's all you can do. You know? So, I just want to put this video out, you know, because it's been a while since I did something, you know, did a video consistently, and I'm back on board now. So I just want to say, guys, you know, keep your head up. Keep making progress. Also, too, on this video, put the progress that you've made this year. Put some things down that you've actually changed, or some things that you want to change this year to put yourself in the right track. What are you going to do to speed up your retirement? Think of some things. Now is the time to do it. You know, when you're in your 50s, it's not. I get a lot of people like that in the 50s. They're saying, what should I do now for retirement? And I don't have a retirement. Because the reason why is because you kind of pissed your life off before, but you can't beat yourself up about it. You got to make changes now to finish as strong as you can now. So, that's what I have to say on this, guys. We may have a MJ DeMarco book review coming up here too. I'm going to let you know all about that. And some people said, well, why don't you said you're going to do a book review. Why don't you do it? Because here's the thing. I told you guys, when I do a book review, I wanted you guys to do a video responses. Do video responses on my book review. But people were like, I'm shy. I don't know how to use the video, and I don't want my face on YouTube. Wah. If I can't get video responses from my video, from the book reviews, that I take time and I write down notes and go through these things, then I'm not going to do it. I need people to step outside the box and give me some video responses. So if you're one that want to do it, and I got to get more than 5 people. If we can agree to that, then we'll probably go back and we'll continuously do the reviews. That's why I kind of shied away from it a little bit. But that's enough talking for right now. Thank you guys for watching my channel. You know, I'm sorry I've been going for a while. But until next time, guys, signing off.